Hey guys, it's Jay Star Wars 360 here with my thoughts on Man of Steel. I saw the movie yesterday, and here's my review. I'm going to be brief because A, these reviews seem to go on for a while, B, there's a written review and full review in the description, and also I'm kind of busy right now. So anyway, let's get started. If you want my thoughts on the other Superman movies, just go watch my thoughts going into Superman. My thoughts going into Man of Steel, though I think they're more or less the same. I'm pretty much with the majority on them. So anyway, as you know, I was looking forward to this movie, and for a while, I actually thought it was going to be really good. I mean, I was liking the characters, I was liking the story. There were some touching scenes, for a while, I was like, okay, this movie is awesome. It's getting an 8 out of 10. It's like really cool. We have a good story. We have some really good action with Superman wrecking it, and oh my gosh, this movie's freaking awesome. This is what Superman Returns should have been. And then after a while, I sort of lost interest. And I think that has to do with the fact that they went overboard on the action. Like, the last hour of, like, 40. New York Times says it was the last 45 minutes. For me, it felt like an hour. Like, the majority of this film was just non-stop action. And the action's really good. And for a while, I was really getting into it. I was like, yeah, this is awesome. But it went on for so long. And after a while, I just got bored of it and was getting tired and just wanted it to end. I mean, I had the same problem with Avengers. Except here, I think it might have been worse just because the action here was much longer. I mean, maybe they were trying to address Superman Returns, where there was a lot of story and not a lot of action, but it was just a lot. And at least the teaser trailer, it made it seem like this was going to be a more story-driven Superman. This would be a new look at the character. And for me, there was less focus on the characters and more focus on just big, epic action, which was fun. And again, there are character moments in there, and they're really nice. And I wish there were more of them. Like, there are, like, scenes in the movie where, we see Superman as a kid. And those are really good scenes, and I wish there was more of that. But instead, it's like in the first half, and then they completely forget about it in favor of just seeing Superman beat, beat the shit out of people and stuff. Yeah, I know I just said shit, but it's true, he's beating the shit out of people. Yeah, but instead, our story has something, but it's not fully realized, and we have characters, but I don't know, they're not that interesting or developed. I mean, I think the best example is Superman Lois Lane. There's no real development of their relationship. They're just sort of put together just for the sake of being together. And the music was also a disappointment. It was like, I mean, it's Hans Zimmer, and we should have a really epic music, and it's sort of epic, but I don't know, it's just nothing, like, amazing. Like, I've seen him do much better things. Heck, Kung Fu Panda had more memorable and epic music than than Man of Steel. So with all that, you probably think I hate the film. And I don't. I don't hate the film. I liked it. It had some really good action, again, and there were some nice character and story moments. But I just wish we had more story. Like, these characters were more developed. Because the movie I thought I was going to get was going to have a lot more story and not just be a big action movie. Again, if they want to do a big action movie, that's fine. It's just, let us know that's when it's going to be. I mean, I know you want us to get in seats, but don't get our expectations risen. We're going to have, like, the equivalent of, like, the Nolan Batman movies, when really we're just going to have a big action movie. But again, having said all that, again, I'm glad I saw it. The action's fun, and again, if all you want is just a big action movie with Superman beating people up, you're gonna like Man of Steel. But if you're looking for something more, I mean, it's sort of there, and but yeah, if you're looking for superhero films with more story, you might want to look at other films like Nolan Batman films, X-Men, Spider-Man, particularly Spider-Man 2. But those are the films that have a lot more story. And lastly, for the record, I saw this movie in 3D. But yeah, before I go, one thing that surprised me was there weren't a lot of people there. I mean, it just came out Friday. You'd think there'd be a bigger crowd. I mean, maybe they all went Friday night, but not a lot of people. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm about to mention like one little spoiler, so it's gonna start now, and when I'm done with the spoiler, I'll signal you with this. Alright? Alright, this one awesome moment happened where Superman, you know the part where he kills General Zod, like he snaps his neck? When that happened, I was like, oh my gosh, did Superman just kill someone? And this one guy in the back of the theater goes, yeah! And I just thought that was kind of funny. Okay, so spoilers over, and back to review. I saw it in 3D, and you don't need to see it in 3D. I mean, the movie looks nice, but nothing really popping out. I mean, 3D works better for animated films. And also, there's nothing at the end of the credits, so don't waste your time. And yeah, those are my thoughts on Man of Steel. I liked it. Felt like it could have been something more, but as it is, it's good. Worth checking out. So this is JStars360 signing out. I'll see you guys next time.